Hello, people. I want to reinforce on what has been trending in Nigeria concerning 2BABA and his former wife, Annie Macaulay. You see, many people did not know how the whole thing started, but we've been following these things. I've met 2Face one-on-one like some years back, might not, know me anymore, but based on what I had and what have been flowing, you see, most times you do not have to force yourself into somebody. Remember, before they got married, 2Face or 2BABA had many baby mamas, very many of them. But the first person he knew when growing up as a youth, out of youthful exuberance, was Annie Macaulay, But along the line, 2Face started mingling with other ladies and he impregnated those ladies. They gave birth to babies and what have you. But I just want to cut the whole story short. At the end of the day, 2Face felt that this was the lady that was behind him, was with him for a very long time when he had nothing. So 2Face decided to marry Annie out of pity. There were better ladies he wanted to go for. But based on what people told him, what he learned through the friendship with Annie, he decided to settle down with Annie. But remember, there was a time there was a serious issue that 2Face traveled to the US. I want you to listen to this clip and then I'll come back and complete what I'm trying to say.
Everything. I am going to scatter everything. Nobody knows the rest of an angry woman. I will ruin everything. Hello, Inobia family. This is Annie. You said that I was with my husband today. Peaceful, nothing happened. My husband told me he had a shoot today. Only for him to pack his things and his stupid cousin Frankie helped him plan it. His family does not love me. They hate me. They've been giving me hell for 10 years. Today, my husband packed his things. He lied to me that he was going to shoot. But my husband is on his way to America, planned by himself, F.L. Morigbe, and Frankie. All of this behind my back. I don't deserve this. I don't. I know this is not your business. But I can't call any member of his family. I can't even call his manager. He will not take my call. Because he thinks I'm the reason. He thinks I'm in his way. He thinks I'm in his way. So FA would never take my call. He just sent it on his way to America without telling me. Without telling me. He's going to seek Pero in America. And his other kids, don't move this car. Park this car. I'm going right now on Instagram Live. I'm going now.
So I just cut it short. This is not the whole clip, but I just cut it short. I don't want to have some copyright problems. So you see where Annie was complaining that 2Face traveled to US without telling, that this will happen, that will happen. So it's been a long time their problem has been going on. It's been a long time. And it was alleged that Annie had made attempts to poison 2BABA or even stab him on several occasions. It was by the whiskers that 2Face survived it, So these things have been going on. They've not been living happily because 2Face married her out of pity. Listen to me. You do not marry women out of pity. Marry somebody you know that you can handle, somebody that understands you, somebody that can easily relate with you, because marriage has to start from friendship. And again, Annie knew quite well that 2Face had many baby mamas. She still agreed to marry him. That was the red sign. She knew who 2Face was. She still decided to marry him. So why is she complaining now? See, when marriage becomes too toxic, the only way to solve it is through divorce. Because divorce helps to save lives. You've had so many stories, so many stuffs where people buy this one, buy this one. It's because they cannot handle the situation. Once there are irreconcilable differences, the only way to solve the problem is to separate and go your separate ways. So there was a time again, Wyclef Jean, the guy from Haiti that the reggae guy in the US, there was a time he came to Nigeria. there was an accusation that was made by 2FACE that White Television had to do something with Annie. But 2FACE forgot those things and still married her. You see, when marriage is not balanced on both sides of the eye, there seems to be problems. But Nigerian people are talking against 2FACE, that 2FACE is ungrateful, that this woman that suffered for him when he had nothing, blah, blah, blah. But you do not know what two of them are going through. It's only 2Baba and Annie will tell the world what actually was the root cause of the problem, not the outsiders, not the online in-laws who come and complain based on sentiments and emotionalism. So 2FACE had been tolerating that the lady. I'm not saying that 2FACE is a perfect person, but 2FACE had tolerated this lady for a long time and said enough is enough. I'm gonna go my way. Because it's only people that are living that will enjoy marriage. If you're not alive, you can enjoy marriage. So it's better to separate in peace and in love and stay alive. That's why I say it. But they will tell you that God, France has divorced, blah, blah, blah. You have to work it out. Work what in out. When something is not working, what do you want to do? Do you want to buy in that process? When something is not working, do you want to buy in the process? You have to separate and live your life. It's not a do or die affair, the way we see it in Nigeria and some other African countries. In advanced setting, in advanced climes, when there is irreconcilable difference, people separate and go their separate ways. There's no hard and fast rule about these things. So I don't want to say what I don't know, but I know that there had been attempts by Annie on 2FACE Live, and 2FACE doesn't want it anymore, and he decided to quit the marriage. And this is why I say it. I stop here, and you have a good day.